Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to part 9, I believe. Let's just check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, part 8. This is Illinois. As you can see, polling right now, Clinton plus 16 as an end result in 2016. Biden plus 17 in 2020, despite the national environment going from a Clinton plus 1 electoral majority to, Clinton plus 2 popular vote, I believe, to a Biden plus 6 popular vote. State only got 1 point further to the left. So that's a good sign for Republicans, that the state is trending to the right. However, the swing was a little bit bigger towards the left. Polling right now, aggregate, we can do this relatively quickly in our head, or I can just do math. Let's just go with Excel. There you go. So we have Biden 43, 49, and 51. Do you want to take the September one into account? No, let's not. 34, 37, and 42. Aggregate polling would be Biden 47.7 and Trump at 37.7. So Biden plus 10 at the moment. So that's 7 points lower than it was in 2020. In terms of third-party voters, if you want to be on the ballot in the state of Michigan, Illinois, you have until June 24th to get on the ballot, and you need 25,000 signatures. That's all there is to it. So, 2020 in terms of this, right? So, Biden 17-point margin of victory. Here's the fun part. Greens are on there, Libertarians are on there, American Solidarity, Socialist Party is on there. Basically, third-party vote share collapsed, and everything just moved to Biden, basically. Biden and Trump equally. So, here we go. The important part in terms of voters. 6 million votes in the state of Illinois. Funny part about this is 2.3 million votes come from Cook County. They have DuPage, you have Will, you have Lake, you have Kane. This is basically the metropolitan area for Chicago. So you need to take that into account. So, considering that the polling is a bit more closer this time around, I just wanted to do this. So we have the state, we shift it with an additional 9% turnout, which is essentially what the degree of the increase was between 2016 and 2020. And let's have some fun. Alright. So, first thing I wanted to show you, this is 6.3 million votes in total. How about we do this? So we have Cook, we have DuPage, we have Will, we have Lake, we have Kane. This is basically the Chicago metropolitan area. You can add McHenry to it, you can add Kendall to it, you can add Grundy and DeKalb. This is basically Chicago. That is a 4.4 million votes. 4.3 million votes. That is, of the 6 million votes that we had in the previous election, 9% turnout increase, so 6.6 million people voting, 4.4, 4.3, so that's about 2/3 of the vote. If a Republican wants to win this particular region, the Chicago metropolitan area needs to be within at least 20 points. So, how are we going to get there as a Republican? Well, first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at each individual urban area. So we have the Champaign metropolitan area. That is Fort, Champaign, and Piatt. Biden plus 15. Let's say we make that even. Biden still wins the state by 17 points. Next area. So we have a little section of the driftless. So it's Joe Davis, Karras, and Whiteside. Well, Trump won it by 15 points, so that doesn't really do anything for us. Let's do the Metro East. That is here, ironically, in the southwest. So we have Monroe, St. Clair, Madison, we have Clinton, and we have Jersey County. Trump won it by 10. Let's say Trump wins it by 20. As a result, St. Clair flips. Next is the Metro Lakeland. That is Jackson, that is Perry, that is Franklin, that is Williamson, and that's Saline. Saline, whatever. Trump plus 33. Again, how about we make it Trump plus 50? Biden still wins the state by 16 points. Northwest Illinois is not a metro area. I want to do the quad cities first. So the quad cities, that is Rock Island, Mercer, and Henry. And then quad cities technically also is a part of Iowa right here, this particular section. It's an even territory. Let's make it Trump plus 10. Still Biden plus 16. Let's do Peoria next. This is the state capital, I believe. Tazewell, Peoria, Woodford, Marshall, and Stark. Trump plus 13. Let's make it Trump plus 30. Biden wins by 15.5. Rockford metropolitan area. Well, that would be Stevenson, that would be Winnebago, that would be Boone, and that would be Ogle. Trump plus 5. Let's make it Trump plus 20. Still, Biden wins the state by 15 points. So you can kind of see what the issue is in this particular regard. So let's do something even more funny, right? So the entirety of the state, multi-select everything, increase the turnout by 9 points. So what we're going to do is we're going to take every single county, select all, and we're going to go back to Illinois, and every single county that has less than 50,000 votes. We're doing this exercise again. So we have this, we have Cook, we have DuPage, we have Will, we have Lake, that's right up here, we have Kane, McHenry, we have Madison County, and Madison is South Illinois. I think it should be around here then. Madison. We got St. Clair. We have Winnebago. We have Sangamon. There. We have Champaign. McLean. That should be here. We have Peoria, which is right here. Tazewell. Right there. Rock Island. We have Kendall. Where's Kendall again? Chicago metropolitan area. That's right there. LaSalle, which should be really bad with geography. Fucking hell. There you go. LaSalle. And the last one, Kankakee. That is Illinois Metropolitan Statistical Area. Okay, I don't really care. There, Chicago. This entire state is Trump plus 35. There's a little problem right there. So let's say we get Biden's vote share to be less than 20. So we shift this entire region 16 points towards Trump. Trump plus 50. Let's do that. Well, still, it's a Biden plus 15 state. 14.5 points victory. So, as you can see, we ain't getting there. So, we do it again. 9% increase. So what are we going to do? We're going to take every county. And we're going to go subtract the Chicagoland area from it. So Chicagoland, you can go away. Trump plus 19. Let's say this becomes Trump plus 40. It's within 10 points. Only Champaign will go for Biden by about 1 point. But that's essentially it. You still don't have a victory though. Because you need 600,000 votes extra. So let's do the multi-select again. Let's say the suburbs from Chicago. So everything but Cook. So we got Montgomery, got Lake. This is 250,000 votes. Let's say we make this a Biden plus 5 region. Still 7.5 point victory for Biden. In order for a Republican to win, Cook County needs to be within 20. So let's do it one final time. Reset the state. Select everything. Do the turnout increase. You need 1 million votes to get there. How do you do that? Well, simple. Chicago needs to be close to 20 point victory for Biden. And everything else, let's say Will, you need to win it as a Republican. So let's do a narrow victory for Will. DuPage, let's say a narrow victory for... what the fuck is this doing? DuPage, narrow victory. Let's say Biden plus 2. Sometimes this thing really doesn't want to work out. So let's do Kane. Kendall, you have to win it as a Republican. Let's win it by about 6 points. DeKalb, you need to win that as a Republican. So let's say he needs to win it by 10 points. Lake is another one. You cannot lose it by less than or more than 10. And then it becomes suddenly a lean Democrat state. Problem is, with Chicago, here Cook County, I don't see a Republican ever getting within 20 points. But if it were to happen, then it's a very great likelihood that a Republican would win the state. So there you go. That's the state of Illinois. There's not really much to discuss about it because there's a 0% chance of a Republican winning this election. End of story. But I wanted to discuss it because apparently polling is a little closer in the state, so make sure to discuss it real quickly. Thank you kindly for watching. Next up would be the state of Michigan. See you next time. Cheers.